Hello there, how are you today? I hope all of you be fine. Welcome back to our English classes. At the beginning, I want to introduce myself to you. I am Miss Bushra Sabri, an English teacher, and I am going to teach you this subject Super Group 5 in our first term for the third intermediate grade, which will be prepared and presented by me. Our lesson for today is Unit 2, Life Stories, Reading. Now, let's together begin our lesson for today. Today, we will learn how to read about the life of royalty, discuss the story of King Salman's life, identify the difficult words. Before reading, take a look at these pictures. They are royal families around the world. The first one from Morocco. The king here is Mohammed Sadis bin Hassan. The second one from Britain. The queen here is Elizabeth. The third royal family is from Saudi Arabia. And this man is King Salman bin Abdulaziz. They are members of his family. They are royal family here in Saudi Arabia. The last one is from Jordan. The king here is Abdullah ibn Hussein with his family. His wife is Queen Rania, and they are his sons and daughters. Okay. Have you ever read about the lives of royalty? To me, yes, I have. Okay, who have you read about? Who have you read about? I have read about the biography of King Salman and Queen Elizabeth. And I'd like to read about King Mohammed Sadis and Abdullah ibn Hussein. What about you? Who is this man? He is King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Yes, that's great. Okay. Have you seen King Salman bin Abdulaziz in person or TV? Have you seen King Salman bin Abdulaziz in person or on TV? Have you read about him in a newspaper or magazine? Have you read about him in a newspaper or magazine?
الخفاق أخضر يحمل النور المسطر رددي الله أكبر يا موطني عشت فخر المسلمين عاش الملك للعلم والوطن.
This is Saudi flag. This is Saudi flag. What color is it? What color is it? Excellent, it's green. Yes, that's nice. Now let's read together the passage.
Page 18. 9. Reading. The King of Saudi Arabia. The custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz, was born in Riyadh on December 31st, 1935. He was educated at the Prince's School in Riyadh, where he studied sciences, religion, and the Holy Quran. He was appointed Crown Prince of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Deputy Prime Minister by his predecessor, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, on June 18, 2012. Crown Prince Salman became the King of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the two holy mosques on January 23, 2015.
Okay, so here's a question. Where did King Salman go to school? Can you help me to get the answer? Where did King Salman go to school? Excellent! He went to the Princess School in Riyadh. He went to the Princess School in Riyadh and he studied sciences, religion, and the Holy Quran. Okay, take this another question now. When was he appointed as the Crown Prince of the Kingdom? When was he appointed as the Crown Prince of the Kingdom? Excellent! On June 18, 2012. On June 18, 2012. Yes, great. Okay, we have this word. What does it mean? Appointed. He was appointed Crown Prince of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Okay, this word means name someone for an important position. For example, he was appointed president. He was appointed president. Let's complete.
King Abdulaziz appointed young Prince Salman as the Emir of Riyadh in March 1954, when he was just 19 years old. He served as deputy governor of Riyadh for just over a year. Then he became governor of Riyadh until 1960, and again from 1963 to 2011, when he became the Minister of Defense. He was also honorary president of the Friends of the Red Crescent and president of the Higher Committee for the Development of Riyadh.
Okay, to this question. Take this question. For how many years was he the governor of Riyadh? For how many years was he the governor of Riyadh? Okay, he became the governor of Riyadh from 1963 to 2011. Okay, how many years? Do you think how many years? Okay, he was the governor of Riyadh for about 53 years. For about 53 years. Excellent. Yes, when you account the years from 1963 to 2011, maybe become 53 years. So that we can answer he was the governor of Riyadh for about 53 years. That's great. Let's complete now.
The prince helped Riyadh develop from a mid-sized town into a major urban metropolis. He attracted a lot of tourism, business, and investment in the kingdom. Today, Riyadh is one of the richest cities in the world, and it is a major center of travel and trade.
Okay, there's a question now. How did he help to change Riyadh? As we listen, King Salman bin Abdulaziz changed Riyadh and helped Riyadh to develop it. Okay, how did he help to change Riyadh? Excellent! He attracted a lot of tourism, business, and investment. He attracted a lot of tourism, business, and investment. That's great. Okay, what's the meaning of investment? What's the meaning of investment? And we have another word here. You need to know its meaning. Metropolis. Metropolis. What does this mean and what does investment mean? Let's see. Metropolis, a large city. Metropolis, a large city. For example, New York City became a metropolis in the 20th century. New York City became a metropolis in the 20th century. So that metropolis, a large city. What's the meaning of investment? What's the meaning of investment? The use of money to get profit. The use of money to get a profit. For example, here, the country needs to attract more foreign investment to improve its economy. The country needs to attract more foreign investment to improve its economy. Okay, now it's complete.
For over 50 years, in his capacity as a prince, His Royal Highness worked with many humanitarian groups that offer relief from natural and human disasters in the kingdom and abroad. For his humanitarian work, he received many awards from Bahrain, Bosnia and Herzegovina, France, Morocco, Palestine, the Philippines, Senegal, the United Nations, Yemen, and the King Abdulaziz Medal First Class. He also supported many cultural projects.
Okay, this is a question for now. From where did he receive his awards? From where did he receive his awards? Can you help me to get the answer? He received many awards from Bahrain, Bosnia and Herzegovina, France, Morocco, Palestine, the Philippines, Senegal, the United Nations, Yemen, and the King Abdulaziz Middle First Class. That's great. Now let's know what's the meaning humanitarian. Let's look for what's the meaning of a humanitarian. It means a person or a group that helps others. Humanitarian means a person or a group that helps others. For example, the United Nations is a humanitarian organization that tries to stop world hunger. The United Nations is a humanitarian organization that tries to stop world hunger. Okay, now let's complete.
He was chairman of the Riyadh Charity for Sciences and president of the Prince's Prize for the memorization of the Holy Quran. King Salman holds many degrees and academic awards, including an honorary doctorate from the Islamic University of Medina and the Kant Medal from the Berlin-Brandenburg Academy of Sciences and Humanities. He was also awarded an honorary doctorate in literature from the University of Al-Qura in Makkah.
Okay, this is a question for now. Did King Salman hold any degrees or academic awards? Did King Salman hold any degrees or academic awards? Can you get the answer from this text? Yes, excellent. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's great. Okay, what's the meaning of this word? Memorization here in the text. Memorization. And we have another word, doctorate. Memorization, learning something by heart. Learning something by heart. For example, repetition is a common technique in memorization of long text. Okay, doctorate means the highest university degree. The highest university degree. For example, he has a doctorate in chemistry and now teaches at university. He has a doctorate in chemistry and now teaches at university. That's great. Thank you so much. Okay, after reading, match each word with the meaning. Match each word with the meaning. Number 1, abroad. It's mean a big city, taking away stress and pain. Name someone for an important position, a person who helps others in other countries. Excellent, in other countries, yes. E, the answer, the correct answer for abroad, in other countries. Number 2, humanitarian. Great, yes, D, a person who helps others. A person who helps others. Okay, relief. Excellent, taking away stress and pain. B. Number 4, a point. Yes, that's a great. A person, name someone for an important position. Name someone for an important position. C. Number 5, metropolis. Yes, that's a great. A big city. A big city. Yes, thank you so much. Okay. At the end, today we learned some events in life story of King Salman bin Abdulaziz. We learned about his born, where and when, and where did he study, and what did he study. And we learned the biggest events in his life and the biggest events when he was the king of Saudi Arabia and custodian of the two holy mosques. We also learned and get some accomplishments in his life. And we know that he got some awards. For example, two unregistered words and middle first class and the count middle from the Berlin Academy and a word from some countries like Palestine and Philippines and Senegal and another countries also. Okay, now I have to thank all of you for watching and listening, and it's time to say goodbye. This is Bushra Sabri. See you later in another lesson, inshallah. Bye.